So, I mean, the first thing that should really come to mind while watching The Boogeyman is there really a backstory for this character? Is he seeking revenge? Does he have a sister that he's going after? Does he have any motivation at all? The answer to any and all of these questions is probably an emphatic no. The Boogeyman legend is one of bedtime nightmares. He exists in the dark, in closets, under beds, scaring little kids for no other reason than the fact he's a dick. This new film claims to be based on a Stephen King story, and while watching it, I guess it had to have been a very short story, which supposedly it is. So between the character and the shortness of the story, the filmmakers have been tasked with something that needs a lot of padding, just to reach that 90-minute mark, and it shows. The Boogeyman was meant to premiere on Hulu this weekend, but someone must have determined that horror movies seem to be doing well in theaters, especially PG-13 ones, and that seems to be the only reason this is in the theaters. The movie looks at two sisters, Sadie, played by Sophie Thatcher, and her younger sister Sawyer, played by Vivian Lyra Blair, dealing with the loss of their mother. Air scene stealer Chris Messina plays their dad, a therapist trying to hold it all together even as he struggles to communicate with both of them. Further complications arise when a patient, played by David Dasmalchian, arrives claiming that his children were actually murdered by something in the shadows. The movie never makes it clear what this thing is or how it gets passed on, but it soon becomes clear that it's haunting both girls, which has Sadie going into detective mode to try and stop it. Very much a film that likes to play with horror tropes. Many scenes take place in the dark. There are many slow pans around rooms, under beds, setting up frights behind hidden places. Exposition is usually delivered by people who already have been driven to psychotic derangement, and this is a ghostly being that really likes to toy with his prey. Which is all fine for the first couple times it happens, but then things start to get way more redundant. Filmmaker Rob Savage is so consumed by staging things in the dark that after a while, we wonder why all of these people seem to hate electricity so much. The creature looks great when we see him, but for a PG-13 movie, the film is mostly all jump scares. The boogeyman will either jump out and run fast across the frame, or some minimal piece of lighting will suddenly be smashed out, or lights will flicker, or something like that. Yeah, these things are fun to use, but it's always leading nowhere. I do really mean nowhere. By the end, the whole thing has just evolved into a Kill the Monster movie, and it's not even really a good Kill the Monster movie because it's taking place mostly in pitch blackness. The two actresses are very good. Thatcher plays the grief-stricken older daughter well, Blair plays terrified well, and when Messina isn't off doing a better job on air, he's fine as the struggling dad. Marin Ireland also has fun playing another deranged expositionist. Just there isn't much to this character of the boogeyman or this story worth telling. It's funny how most people in horror nowadays are trying everything in their power to kind of freshen up old tropes, but this one just says, no, let's just keep doing the stuff that they were doing back in the 70s. It's not very good. It's kind of mediocre. That's why I'm going C, guys. But that is my opinion. I'd love to hear yours. Let me know down below there. Also, if you could, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I hope you liked what you saw, and I hope you come back again. I thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.